your class 11 topic, which is your body fluid and its circulation. Okay. Hello, hi everyone. Hope all you are doing so well. So today we are going to start with your class 11 topic, which is your body fluid and its circulation. Okay. So today we are going to start with your chapter, which is your body fluid and its circulation. This chapter is your divided into the two parts. First, we are going to talk about the fluid. We are going to talk about the fluid like your blood and your lymph. Okay. Then we will going to talk about the circulatory system. Okay. Like which organ is responsible for the circulation of blood in your entire body. As you all know that this is your heart. Clear? So the first we are going to talk about the blood. So according to you, what you guys think? Blood is what? It is a fluid connective tissue. Okay. How much blood we have in our body? Total volume of blood is 5 to 6 liter in our body. Okay. So the first point is blood is what? Blood is a fluid connective tissue and the amount of blood in our body is 5 to 6 liter. Clear? What is the pH of your blood? The pH of blood is 7.4. Okay, and you plus minus 0.05. The alkalinity of the pH is alkaline in nature. Okay, the pH of blood is what? It is alkaline in nature. It is alkaline in nature. So from this you get 3 points. Blood is fluid connective tissue and also blood is slightly alkaline in nature, and the third is total volume of blood is 5 to 6 liter. The next point is that what are the components are present in your blood. Okay, so blood have one cellular component, and they have another thing which is non-cellular component. Okay, cellular component means cells are present. Okay, what cells are present in our blood? We have three type of cells: RBC, WBC and platelets. Okay, the non-cellular means no cells are present, and that is your plasma. How we get to know like these things are present in blood? By the method of centrifugation. What we do in centrifugation, we have a machine which is known as centrifuge. In this machine we kept the blood inside a test tube. Okay, whatever the cells you have in your body, they have their own different speed. They move in blood with their different speed. Similarly, when this machine is rotating in fasting manner, so the all cell, they are like moving with their own speed. Okay, so suppose this is your centrifuge. Just assume this is the centrifuge. Clear? And here we take our test tube. यहाँ हमारी test tube है and inside this blood is present. तो centrifuge में इसको बहुत तेज रोटेट किया जाएगा. As you know, सब सेल की अपनी स्पीड होती है. तो उसके बाद रोटेशन होगा, सब सेल अपनी स्पीड से यहाँ पर मूव करेंगे. उसके कुछ टाइम बाद हम मशीन को ऑफ करेंगे और एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम के लिए छोड़ देंगे. क्लियर? जो सेल्स आपको बॉटम पे मिलेंगे, सी आफ्टर दैट हमें कैसा रिजल्ट मिला. सपोज अगेन दिस इज द टेस्ट ट्यूब. ओके, हमें यहाँ बॉटम्स पे रेडिश कलर मिला एंड ऊपर की साइड हमें हल्का ट्रांसपेरेंट एंड स्ट्रॉ कलर सब्सटेंस मिला विच इज नोन एज प्लाज्मा. ओके, सो जो ये रेड कलर कॉम्पोनेंट, दिस रेड कलर सब्सटेंस हैव RBC and platelets. Okay, this have RBC and platelets and upper side a buffy coat is present. एक whitish कलर की buffy coat appearance होती है जिसमें आपके WBC cells are present. So in this buffy coat, what are present? Your WBC cells are present. Okay, so we say that in less than 1% WBC cells are present in the buffy coat because WBC cell have less speed as comparison to RBC and platelets. Clear? RBC also known as erythrocyte, WBC also known as leukocyte, platelets also known as thrombocyte. Clear? The next we are going to talk about the what are the things present in your plasma. Okay. So plasma have 91% water. Why this so much amount of water in present in plasma? Because it act as a solvent. Okay, it act as what? It act as a solvent and it is a medium of so many chemical reaction. It is a medium of what? It is a medium of chemical reaction. Clear? The next in 9% part, solid substance are present. Okay. In this 9% part, solid substances are present. What solid substances are present here? Some are inorganic and some are organic. Okay. So we have here some inorganic substance and here we have some organic substance. Like what are inorganic substance present in the plasma? For example, they have potassium, sodium, bicarbonate ion, ferric and the ferrous ion. Okay, these all things are present in inorganic, and in organic they have plasma proteins and other substances like cholesterol, drugs, toxin, sugar. बिकॉज प्लाज्मा में आपका कोलेस्ट्रॉल भी होगा, जो ड्रग्स किसी ने कंज्यूम करी है मीन्स मेडिसिन, वो भी प्लाज्मा में प्रेजेंट होगी. ओके, सो इन ऑर्गेनिक सब्सटेंस व्हाट थिंग्स आर प्रेजेंट? द वन इज प्लाज्मा proteins, clear, and the another one is what? Other substances. In other substances what things are present? For example, sugar, neurotransmitters, clear, neurotransmitter, excretory waste of our, which is your urea, toxins, etc. Clear? And in inorganic substance, your chloride, your potassium, yes, and your Fe2 plus ions, your Fe3 plus ions, bicarbonate ions. These all things are present in your inorganic substance. Okay. Now let's talk about the plasma proteins. Okay. So how many plasma proteins we have in our blood? First thing, plasma protein, where they produced? They produced in liver. Okay, इन्हें कौन synthesize करता है? They synthesized or they produced, you can say that, in a liver. Okay, so we have four type of plasma protein. The one we have albumin, the second we have globulin, clear. The third we have fibrinogen and the fourth we have prothrombin. These four plasma proteins are present in our plasma. Let's talk about which one is present in maximum amount. That is your albumin. It is 55% in amount. Okay, and it is the most abundant plasma protein. This one is the most abundant plasma protein and also this is the smallest. Okay, सबसे छोटा होगा एंड सबसे ज़्यादा अमाउंट में प्रेजेंट होगा. Albumin protein help in maintaining osmotic pressure. It maintains the osmotic pressure. And what is the function of this albumin protein other than maintaining osmotic pressure? That is, it is responsible to transport thyroxine protein. आप सॉरी नॉट थायरॉक्सिन प्रोटीन, सो सॉरी, द हार्मोन. ओके, हमारे प्लाज्मा में कुछ ऐसे हार्मोन्स होते हैं जिनको ट्रांसपोर्ट के लिए एक मीडियम चाहिए. ठीक है, सो दिस इज इट ऑल्सो हेल्प इन ट्रांसपोर्टेशन ऑफ, it also help in transportation of thyroxine hormone. Clear? The next we have globulin. Globulin have basically three types. What are these three types? We have alpha globulin, beta globulin and gamma globulin. This alpha and beta globulin responsible for the transportation of fat soluble vitamins. Okay, transportation of fat soluble vitamins. In our body we have two type of vitamins, mean the vitamins which absorb in presence of water, the other vitamins which absorb in presence of fat. So these fat soluble vitamins are your vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. Clear? The next is fibrinogen and prothrombin. These are inactive protein. Why they are inactive protein? Because they responsible for blood clotting. They responsible for blood clotting. अगर if they going to be active, अगर ये active हो जाएंगे so they cause unnecessary clotting in the body and cause the hemorrhage like condition. That's why they are present in inactive form. Now what is the function of this gamma globulin? This gamma globulin, first thing, where they produced in plasma cell. सारे के सारे प्रोटीन्स प्लाज्मा वाले सारे के सारे प्लाज्मा प्रोटीन्स आपके लिवर में बनते हैं, बट दिस गामा ग्लोबुलिन प्रोड्यूस्ड इन प्लाज्मा cells. Clear? And they are forms the immunoglobulin. What they are formed? They forms the immunoglobulin. That means they produced antibodies against the pathogen. So which type of immunity they are providing here? Humoral immunity they are providing. Clear? जो गामा ग्लोबुलिन होता है आपका इम्यूनोग्लोबुलिन को बिलोंग करता है, इम्यूनो वर्ड हम इम्यूनिटी के लिए यूज करते हैं, ठीक है, जहां पर आपकी बॉडी किसी पैथोजन के अगेंस्ट एंटीबॉडीज बना के उसको किल करे. दिस टाइप ऑफ इम्यूनिटी इज नोन एज ह्यूमोरल इम्यूनिटी. क्लियर? जहां आपकी बॉडी में डायरेक्टली सेल इन्वॉल्व हो किसी चीज के पैथोजन को किल करने के लिए. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ इम्यूनिटी इज नोन एज सेल मीडिएटेड इम्यूनिटी. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट योर प्लाज्मा प्रोटीन. क्लियर? The next we have the first cell, which is your RBC. RBC are also known as erythrocyte. Okay, so how much RBC we have? RBC are present in major amount. This is the most abundant cells in our body. This is the most abundant cells of blood, and their amount is 5 million to 5.5 million per mm cube of blood. Okay, per mm cube of blood. Okay, RBC, where what they don't have? RBC don't have nucleus and mitochondria. Clear? Nucleus and mitochondria absent in RBC. Why? Because RBC contain a very important pigment which is known as hemoglobin. Okay, and the shape of RBC is they are biconcave in shape. Means from the both side they have a concave like shape. ऐसे देखो, they have this concave like shape, and between this a molecule is present which is known as hemoglobin, and this hemoglobin responsible for the transportation of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay, RBC have an average lifespan about 120 days. Okay, इनकी मैक्सिमम लाइफ 120 डेज होती है आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग देयर लाइफ साइकिल. ओके, आफ्टर दैट दे डिस्ट्रॉयड वेयर? दे डिस्ट्रॉयड इन स्प्लीन. जब ये अपनी लाइफ कंप्लीट कर लेंगे ये स्प्लीन में जाके डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएंगे. दैट्स वाई स्प्लीन को हम क्या बोलते हैं? ग्रेवयार्ड ऑफ आरबीसी. ग्रेवयार्ड मीन्स जहां पर किसी डेड को बरी करा जाता है. ओके, वेयर द स्प्लीन इज प्रेजेंट, सपोज दिस इज स्टमक, बिहाइंड द स्टमक स्प्लीन इज प्रेजेंट. एम आई क्लियर? एंड वन मोर थिंग, अगर आरबीसी में न्यूक्लियस भी नहीं है, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया भी नहीं है, तो विच टाइप ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन टेक प्लेस इन आरबीसी? Anaerobic respiration. Why anaerobic respiration? Because anaerobic respiration take place in cytoplasm. इनके पास माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया और न्यूक्लियस ही तो नहीं है, साइटोप्लाज्म तो है. So that's why they respire. How they respire? By the help of anaerobic respiration. Clear? And RBC have a very important molecule which is hemoglobin. In a healthy individual, what is the like a normal range of hemoglobin? 14 to 16 gram of hemoglobin per 100 ml of blood. Okay, normal range of HB is what? 14 to 16 gram HB per 100 ml of blood. Okay, इतना ये प्रेजेंट होता है. अगर इफ आई टॉक विद स्पेसिफिकली टू मेल एंड अ फीमेल, male have a 14 to 16 gram of HB, a normal level, and the female have 12 to 14 gram of HB per 100 ml of blood. Why there is a difference? Because every month female have a menstrual cycle in which she lost 30 to 50 ml of blood. Okay, whereas if I talk about the males, in males they don't have that type of a cycle, and also males have testosterone hormone which is responsible for the production of RBC. Clear? And the process or formation of RBC, this process is known as erythropoiesis. Okay, this process is known as erythropoiesis. Erythro word for RBC and poiesis word we are using for formation. So what is erythropoiesis? Erythropoiesis is formation of red blood cell. The next thing is that where this erythropoiesis take place. See, when we were in embryonic development, जब हम अपनी मदर के womb में थे, this process take place in yolk sac. Okay, yolk sac is nothing, extra embryonic membrane होती है development के time पे. Clear? पहली stage होती है yolk sac. Embryonic development की बात कर रही हूँ. Here I am talk about with respect to embryonic development. In embryonic development, this take place in yolk sac, after that in liver, then in spleen, and then in bone marrow. Here is an interesting point that you have to note it. जब आप बड़े हो गए, मैच्योर हो गए, एडल्ट बन गए, मदर के वूम से बाहर आ गए, this spleen is the site where the RBC are destroyed. But when you were in embryonic development, this was the site where the process of formation of RBC take place. Okay. Now talk about the adult. Adult में process of erythropoiesis कहाँ होता है? It take place in red bone marrow. ओके, कहाँ होती है ये आपकी? रेड बोन मैरो में. क्लियर? सपोज करो दिस इज बोन, ये बोन है, ठीक है. द अपर पार्ट ऑफ बोन, दिस इज नोन एज एपिफाइसिस एंड दिस पार्ट इज नोन एज डायाफाइसिस. क्लियर? Here red bone marrow is present. This is the red bone marrow, and in this long and shafted part, which bone marrow is present? Here your yellow bone marrow is present. This is the yellow bone marrow. Clear? In red bone marrow, the process of erythropoiesis and the process of hemopoiesis take place. Okay? Hemopoiesis means formation of blood. Okay? So यहाँ पर आपके कुछ cells होते हैं that is known as hemopoietic stem cell. This is known as hemopoietic stem cells. Some of the cells are selected and they become the proerythroblast. क्या बन गए वो? Proerythroblast. Blast word we are using for immature. अब now they undergo in maturation. अब ये बड़े होंगे and then they becomes the true RBC. In true RBC what we have? They contain hemoglobin molecule. अब see what happened. For the maturation of this proerythroblast, vitamin B12 and folic acid are required. And during the time of maturation, this erythrocyte, the proerythrocyte, they lost their mitochondria and they also lost their nucleus. Why they lost these two things? So that they stores the hemoglobin. Clear? So that is what happened inside the red bone marrow for the process of erythropoiesis. Clear? The next we have WBC. WBC, white blood cells, or a बोल सकते हो white blood corpuscles, and they are also known as leukocyte. Clear? The next WBC, their amount is 6,000 to 8,000 per mm³ of blood. Clear? This WBC, they are generally short lived. इनकी लाइफ आरबीसी के कंपैरिजन में लाइफ स्पैन कम होता है, बट वी हैव डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ WBC, दैट्स वाई इनका कोई पर्टिकुलर स्पेसिफिक टाइम पीरियड नहीं है. ओके, दे अगेंस्ट दे फाइट अगेंस्ट पैथोजन. ओके, दे फाइट अगेंस्ट पैथोजन एंड प्रोवाइड्स इम्यूनिटी. ये हमारी बॉडी में इम्यूनिटी प्रोवाइड करते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर नोन एज सोल्जर्स ऑफ योर बॉडी. क्लियर? WBC have nucleus. Okay, they have nucleus, but इनमें different type के nucleus मिलेंगे. On the basis of that, we divided WBC in different categories. Okay, WBC basically they have two categories. One we have granulocytes, and the another we have agranulocytes. What does that mean? Granulocyte means जिन WBC में granules present होंगे. Suppose this is your WBC. Here some protein like structures is present. अगर ऐसे proteins present है, this protein is known as granules. So अगर if granules are present, they known as granulocyte. If granules are absent, they known as agranulocyte. Okay. Examples of granulocytes WBC: eosinophil, whatever the fill you have, they come under the granulocyte. Then we have basophil, then we have neutrophil. Is it clear? The next is agranulocyte. Agranulocyte is your monocyte, and the another is your lymphocyte. In lymphocyte, we have two type of cell. The one is your B cell and another one is your T cell. Okay. In next session, we will going to discuss about the what are the difference between in this WBC. Then we will going to talk about platelets and the coagulation mechanism. Then we will talk about the Irish blood group system, and also we will going to talk about the erythroblastosis fetalis. Okay, that's it for the today. Thank you so much.